Hello and welcome to the first of the Q&A videos, and this video is based solely on one question, and that was from Walid Katan, hope I've pronounced that right, and it's how much money do you make from Google AdSense? So rather than just saying how much money I make, I'm going to go through kind of how the channel has developed in a financial stand, and you can see just how much money I don't make from the channel really. So all YouTube accounts start off the same. You join YouTube. If you want to make videos and put advertising on them, you have to become a YouTube partner. So that's how everybody starts. That's all linked to Google AdSense, and YouTube controls the advertising. The problem with being a YouTube partner is that YouTube also controls all the content on your channel. They're very strict on YouTube partners and what they put in their videos. An example of this is how they control music. If you've looked at some of my old how to unlock videos, you'll recognise this little bit of music. So that's the music from my old video intro that I made myself. So that was recorded using my bass guitar and a few little effects, and that was it. I put it up. Being a YouTube partner, they would still object to that piece of music, and every time I used it I had to put into the copyright system that that was my piece of music and I made it myself. So YouTube is very restrictive, because if you're a partner with YouTube, they're the ones that get into trouble if you use copyrighted material in your videos. The way you get round YouTube being so strict is to partner with a network. Networks then control all your right management, and YouTube is kind of off the hook for it. So earlier this year I left the YouTube partnership and I joined the Curse network. Now what networks do is they manage your rights issues in exchange for a percentage of your ad revenue. So since joining Curse, all the silly little YouTube questions about have you got the rights to use your own music, have you got the rights to play Battlefield, all of those little questions have disappeared. Curse handle all of that. In exchange, I give them 10% of the ad revenue of the channel. Now that's quite a low percentage compared to a lot of the other channels. Curse is a gaming network. They're basically there to let you put gaming videos on YouTube. You still have to abide by copyright though. So I've had 2 content ID matches on my channel recently. One was for the EA presentation on Hardline from one of the conferences. I put that up in one of the news episodes and I knew that that was going to get content matched, and all I did was sign the ad revenue over to EA because it was their video in effect. The second one is a bit more dubious. I got some music from a supposed free music library and then they content matched it and tried to claim all the ad revenue from that video. So all I did was delete the video and put some different music on it. And a lot of people have said, why don't you put more music on your videos? Why is it always the same pieces? And that's because those are pieces of music I've bought. I can use that music as much as I want. It's linked to my YouTube channel, so the licensing is all sorted out, and I can edit it as well. So the music in the background is edited from a track from Machinima Sound, where I buy pretty much all my music from. There are a lot of so-called free music libraries which are just simply attempts to steal your ad revenue by content matching their music against your videos. So be careful if you're running a channel and just grabbing music from free libraries. Right, so let's get on to the money. We'll go back to when my channel was a YouTube partnership. Then it used Google AdSense. And while my channel was a YouTube partner, I made a grand total of $74 from it, which is about £45. And because of the way that Google AdSense works, it only pays you when you reach a certain dollar value. So you don't get a regular monthly income if you've got a small channel. The Curse Network do pay you monthly, and they pay you direct into your PayPal account, not into an AdSense account. So all my money comes directly from Curse, it doesn't come through Google AdSense anymore. So here's the graphs from Curse that show you my earnings and how that relates to the channel's views. So you can see there's a peak, and that peak is of course when a DLC is launched. So August is the peak, and then it drops off in September, and it's going to be quite a lot lower in October because I'm not going to be doing as many videos at the start of October because of the house move. So if we take a rough look at the figures, with about 5,000 subscribers and getting about 100,000 views a month, the channel makes around $200 a month. I reckon that I spend about 12 hours a week producing videos and uploading videos. That doesn't include actually playing the games. So 12 hours a week doing the videos. If we say 48 hours a month, that works out about $4 an hour. So for a channel the size of mine, you are not going to get rich from YouTube. Especially if you take into account that I'm paying $60 a month extra for a better internet connection so that my videos upload faster. So the channel is a hobby, not a way to make money. And you notice that there's a drop off once the DLC has been out for a while, and that is because the only things on this channel that make money are the how to unlock videos. The Battlefield 4 news, the gameplay videos and the Minecraft videos don't make any money. The highest rated video in August that wasn't a how-to video was one of the episodes of Battlefield 4 news that made 64 cents in the entire month of August. So the channel survives on the how to unlock videos. The rest of it I just do because it's fun. And it's not the latest how to unlock videos that make the most money. It's the guns that people struggle with. So the MP7 is still a very popular how to unlock video because the MP7 is a badly worded assignment. And you can see that the L96 is still up there, the AWS is still up there, and the MPX is the most popular how to unlock video there is. So let's take a quick look at who actually watches my videos. So it's 95% male, 5% female. The majority are between 18 and 34, and it's majority of English speaking countries and Europe, with Brazil being the only exception to those rules. So United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Netherlands, Sweden, Brazil, Denmark, Finland and Norway. YouTube's demographics go over the last 28 days. So in the last 28 days there have been 91,374 views, watching 276,417 minutes. Now in most cases how long a video is watched for isn't all that important because the ads are at the start. So for the how-to videos people often turn off once they realise how you actually do the unlock. But if you're running mid-roll or post-roll ads, then the minutes watched is quite important. You want people to watch the whole video, and that's why you get a lot of gaming YouTubers doing short 5-minute videos of gameplay with narration over the top. They're quick and easy to do, and you get people watching to the end. And if people watch to the end, then there's either going to be a post-roll ad, or the playlist will take you straight into the next video and you'll get the pre-roll ad for that. And in the last 28 days I've gained 584 subscribers. It has a little down arrow next to it, and that's because in the 28 days previously I gained 612 I think it was, so the arrow just says it's down on the last 28 days. And because it's over the last 28 days, YouTube's view figures are slightly different, so they've got the Unlock the Gold Magnum as being the most viewed video in the last 28 days, then the MP7 and then the MPX. So that's it. That's how the channel is kind of run, organised and how much money it makes. So $200 a month is going to be about average for a 5,000 to 6,000 subscriber channel that's getting 100,000 views a month. So that 100,000 views only comes down to $200. So let's say you scale that up by a factor of 10 and make it 1,000,000 views a month. That's still $2,000. Now, $2,000 is a lot if you're doing it as a hobby and a sideline, but it's not a lot if you're actually trying to live on it. So YouTube as a living is not really practical. You would need a massive subscriber base and a massive number of views to do it as a living. If you look at people like X Factor, who's a Battlefield YouTuber, who's got a lot of subscribers, gets a lot of views on his videos, he still has a full-time job. And most YouTubers do. You have to be up to the ranks of Total Biscuit and PewDiePie before you can start doing this thing as a full-time job. For me, this is a hobby. I could just do the unlock videos and the channel would make almost as much money as it does when I do the Battlefield 4 news and the gameplay videos and the Minecraft videos and all the other little bits and pieces that I throw out there. If you were looking at it purely in terms of financial reward for the amount of time they take, they don't make any sense to put up because, you know, they're making 60 cents and they're taking me a couple of hours to make. You know, would you really work for 30 cents an hour on anything else? Probably not. So I hope, Wallad, that answers your question and answers any other questions that people had about how the channel works in general. Thanks for watching.